Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Okie doke, so we finished up our last little bit of a war and took a good chunk out of Hungary, which is rather nice, and now we only have a few more provinces left for one of our missions against the Commonwealth. So I think that that's going to be our plan for today. We will go ahead and attack them. We are just getting a few of our troops in position. I believe these fellows are making their way around. These guys are already stacked up. In fact, we're just going to separate them a little bit. And then we have some other troops coming in from previously hostile territory. Alright, apparently, what's this? Bengal paid for Ming's debts. Okay, well, good for them, I suppose. Now, we are still trying to work our way into the Holy Roman Empire. Try to cause a little bit of a kerfuffle. Now, at the moment, it does look like we're going to be able to get a decent amount of diplomatic reputation back and all of those sorts of things, which will help us with our election. Now, one of the things I think we're going to do is, what is this? We have mines and Cologne. Both of these are going to take a bit more than the others. Now, we cannot Royal Marry mines. What about Cologne? No, neither one of those, but an alliance would be useful. So what I'm thinking we do is maybe we... let's see, hang on a second. We'll get you easily, same with you, so those two aren't really a concern anymore. Maybe focusing on... If we take this, that'd be 1, 2, 3. That evens us out. And then Brandenburg are voting for themselves. Yeah, let's go for the... Let's go for mines. And then, who knows, if necessary, we'll go for that at a later date. But again, we will just see how that all transpires. So, what we're going to do is... Oh, you know what? We're going to go ahead and improve relation there. We're not doing very well on the reputation front, so that is at least a thing we can do. And then, while we wait for our armies to arrive to where we want them to go for the attack, I believe our next idea will give us a new relationship space. So we'll go ahead and make the alliance after we pick up that idea. Just make it a little bit cheaper to deal with all of that. Alright, so let's see, what else have we got? These troops. I don't think... you know what? You can march down over here. Then these guys will go... Well, let's head up over there, and then you, my friend, let's move all the way to the top. Yeah, that should be all that we need. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, do we have much in the way of unrest? That is a good question. Yes, okay, so we are going to have some separatists. That's nothing too surprising, realistically. They are all Protestants, so that is going to be an issue. But either way, it's not going to be a long time. It's not going to be a long time until we can start converting, and we should be doing fine by then. Alright, so let's just see that everyone gets back to where they need to be. Now, let's also take a bit of a look as to who will be fighting. I think we will call in Austria and Mecklenburg, just simply for the fact that more people to do the sieging for us. I think we're only really going to be taking land in this war, so I'm not too concerned about anything after that. So I'm not bothered about spreading out all of the money. We are fighting Burgundy, Hamburg, Saxony, and Bregenz. Okay, so Burgundy is easy to find. They don't have any manpower, so they're not going to be as much of an issue as normal. And then everyone else... Yeah, Saxony is a non-issue. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fairly easy fight for us to take. But again, we will just go on a couple of months to make sure that we do get that idea and that alliance before we have to deal with anything else. Actually, you know what? Let's bring you up over here. That's not a bad way to do it. Yeah, this is going to be a fairly quick war. We'll siege these guys down nice and fast, and then we'll work our way across. Alright, revolts are down over here. Oh dear, Ottomans. Right. I did sort of forget that this was a thing, didn't I? Alright, well that's my bad. We'll go ahead and we'll see if we can travel on over there. What about these ships? What have we got here? Some lights and some transports. We'll go ahead and we will get them to protect trade in Constantinople, I suppose. That's probably not a bad plan. Go home at war. And you... galleys, heavy ships... Do we have much more room in our navy? No, we're still over budget. Okay, well then... I guess we'll just go ahead and... do we go ahead and blockade? You know what? I don't think we're going to be coming across that many forts. You can just stay here for now. That will be fine. Alright, but either way, there is our idea. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. Only 379 Diplo power. Nice and easy. And then... who are we going to align with? I think Cologne is going to be the better call. Although Mainz does have a nice army. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You know what? Maybe we can exploit that a little bit further first. Oh, and you wait a second. You're no longer willing to... ally? Oh. We're going to need to improve our relations, it seems. Okay, so... if that is the case, who is in less of a grumpy situation? Looks like Mainz. We're already at 68 opinion. Can we influence the nation? That'll cost us 400. I suppose it's not the worst. Yeah, alright, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll do that. And then... Still not anything more than neutral. That's a bit disappointing. We'll wait till the end of the month. And we will see... we're still a couple of reasons off. Okay, our diplomatic reputation is the issue, and... oh, you know what? That is easily sorted. That's going to be because of our overextension. Let's just see how long that's going to take for the first one to disappear. Oh, let's make sure we call that up. So this will be gone by December of 69, so that's just later on this year. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we do hold out for a little bit longer then. It's only a couple more months, and it'll give us a very strong ally. And then what else do we need to take? I guess I'll go for the change of rival cost. None of these really matter too much, so it just is what it is. Separatists have done their thing. Luckily, no separatism thanks to the fort nearby, which is very nice. At some point, we might end up increasing that fort level as well. Let's see, Baden. We have improved relations with them. Yeah, we'll recall you for now. Another revolt. Alright, what about you guys? Are you going to... yes, you are going to go ahead and deal with that. That is excellent. I did honestly forget about our 60,000 troops all the way over there. But, well, it could be worse. And apparently we can invest in technology too ahead of time. Oh, and this would give us better cannons. Oh, good question. So in 243 days, let's see. We're in May, so that would mean... we could probably pick that up at the beginning of next year for a little bit cheaper. Even if it is just by, what's that, 10%? So that would save us 60... you know, I'm not really too bought or sold one way or the other, but you know, we're going to go ahead and pick this up. We'll get a... actually, no, we won't. We'll hold off for the first of the year. Yeah. We'll hold off for the first of 1670, and then we'll pick up that tech. That'll be fine. And then that way we won't necessarily upgrade our troops depending on what the war is doing, but it will give us a nice advantage over the Ottomans. So we'll keep a careful eye out on that and make sure that that doesn't tick down to 0. If not, we'll pick it up early and just pay the price. Alright, so that should be this. Let's see, we're in June. Soon to be July. Do we really want to wait 5 more months, or do we just go ahead and bite the bullet and declare war now? Actually, you know what we do know? What we are going to do is, let's just double check what we're coring. Okay, has the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth considers a couple of these to be her cores. That is very annoying. And to think that they would have lost the the ability to claim it by... Oh, okay, never mind. 1731. I thought it was 1631. That is my bad. Luckily, it's not for all of these, so it is just going to be a province or two. Yeah, so that'll mainly be... Yeah, one here. Oh, it's only that one, it seems. No, maybe two. Okay, so what is this? 25th of December. You know what? I want to get rid of all of this overextension. We'll wait till the end of the year, and then we'll pick it up. That seems to be the best call for us at this stage. Alright, there goes another little fight. All good. We will reclaim that. That is nice. And then... You know what? Since we're here, let's go ahead and help Georgia out a little bit. We'll swing on over there. We'll, we'll fight their fellows for them. And this should automatically be taken back by the fort too, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, more conversions are happening. Let's just make sure we're converting the right people. First of all, let's sort by unity. Oh no, this is the better choice out of everything. Making a few into a core, so we can't change those. Alright then, well I guess we'll just continue with that. That'll be fine. Alright, more conversions successful. I think that'll automatically pick a fairly decent choice. No, still a fairly dodgy choice. Let's go back up again. As soon as we can get rid of these, sooner the better. They're often really difficult to convert, so we're going to do everything we possibly can there. Let's also go ahead and... Wait a second, was it... No, Cologne? No, Mines. You're still not willing to take our offer. Maybe we can go ahead and send them a gift. Maybe that would make them a little bit happier too. Yeah, we'll try and do that. So, let's swing down to some economic actions. We will send them a gift. How much will this improve their relationship by? 200 ducats for 10 opinion. 375 for 20? You know what? That's good enough. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. We'll see if that makes a difference to their neutral attitude. And it doesn't seem to be the case. Well, that is quite annoying. Alright, and who else have we got? Oh, we've got some Shinto that we are converting. You know what? We'll just leave it be. I don't think it really matters at this stage. We've got most of these guys. We've got troops in the area. Actually, you know what? Yes, let's make the most of the troops in the area. We'll get rid of them, then we'll just deal with all of these. We already have people on rebel suppression, so that won't be an issue. Let's just double check in on this innovativeness as well. 103 days. That should take us through till 1670, so I'm happy with that decision still. We'll go ahead and break up this army here, just get back a little bit more of our manpower. That would be good, and then, you know what? Maybe we can even go ahead and increase our manpower further yet again. Look at that, St. Petersburg. That is fantastic. Yeah, there's a couple of really good choices there. Just help boost our manpower situation. Again, not that we're really hurting, but every little bit does count, so we'll take what we can get. Alright, so what else can we do? Oh wait, no, Cologne Mines, there we are. At 113, we could ask for military access. We're still fairly neutral. What could we do? We could ask for military access. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That way we've already taken up a space with them. Yeah, that minus 30 from the heathen tendencies was a really bad choice. If I had have realized just how bad it was, we definitely would have taken the stability hit, but, you know, you can't do much about that when you do not know. So, what else can we do? Still currying favors. We've got 4 of them. They'll take a bit of time, but they'll eventually come around. Oh, offer alliance. There we go. We've got the reasons necessary. So I guess we did get things just right. So what do we do? Wait a second, until the 3rd. There we are. There we have it. It does appear that that was the right call. Now we've got ourselves an alliance. That is excellent. 3rd of December. Yes, this will definitely hold over to the new year. Let's go ahead and declare the war. I have had enough of waiting, but at least we now have a friend on our side. We're not going to bother about calling them in with favours. That seems a little unnecessary. We're not going to co-belligerize anyone. I don't think that that will be important. And then... oh, wait a second. We need to select the Cleansing of Heresy, of course, just for the nice little aggressive expansion reduction. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, so we clearly outnumber them. That's all fine and dandy. Let's go ahead and declare this war. There we go. Alright, let's march onwards and upwards. We're going to march you all the way over here. You guys get split into a couple of units. That'll be fine. You can march your way up onto their capital. You can head to their fort. You can go to the other one. You can head over here, and you can head over there. Alright, well, this is going to be very bad for them. Looks like we took out a couple of their small ships. In fact, we stole 2 of them. Fantastic. Well, that is real good news. Still being somewhat careful as to the date. Just keeping a careful eye on that. And I think... oop, what have we got? Occupied, occupied, occupied. Oh, Siege of Warsaw is over already. Well, this was... we knew it was going to be a fast war, but I didn't realize it could have been that fast. That looks all well and good. Let's go ahead and we'll send you up over here for a couple of occupations. In fact, we'll even split you further. There we go. And there is the 1st of January, so now let's pick up this new technology. There we go. Extra innovativeness never goes astray, so now we've got Winged Hussars, Cossack Cavalry, Horse Artillery, yeah, and even mortars and things. We're doing very well. Alright, so here comes the question. Commonwealth have 40,000 troops. I don't think it's necessarily wise to go ahead and upgrade everything that we've got. However, maybe if we do... let's go for a better swivel cannon or something along those lines. What have we got? Defensive fire. So the horse artillery I do like. The offensive morale is good. But at the same time I do like the... is this defensive shock? You know what? Shock doesn't really matter too much for the cannons. Let's just go all on in. We'll go for an even split for our offensive and defensive fire. And then we'll grab the bonus morale pip. That seems like a good idea. So let's bring on in the horse artillery. That'll be fine. I don't see these guys coming in for a fight anytime soon. Just given how many troops we do have. But even if we do, the artillery is in the back line, so we shouldn't take as many severe losses as if we were using, as if we were upgrading our infantry. Alright, so who comes next? We've got Saxony. That'll be an easy attack. Oh, okay, maybe... wait a second, did someone not honor their call to war? Oh no, we have Brigands. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way down here. Right, I didn't even notice them in Hamburg. Yes, they're in here too. Okay, so we may as well start spying upon Burgundy. They're the ones who are going to have the most amount of forts for us to deal with. So we'll go ahead and start working on the what do we call it? On the spy network. We'll leave that for now. Looks like Mecklenburg's doing their thing. Apparently they took that province, which is unfortunate. Oh man, we're not going to be able to get that back. That is a pity, but you know what, at least we've taken all of this. We'll march on up and around over there. You, my friends, can march forwards a little further. Yeah, because the whole aim is that we cut across here so we can minimize the degree of expansion for some of these other nations. Alright, but either way, there is 71,000 troops. There is the Siege of Krakow over. I think at this stage then we start marching up and we try and scare away Burgundy. If not, we'll hopefully get this fort sooner than later. In fact, let us speed up this process as we have a general right there. And then we will select both of these. Wait a second. I thought there was a fort here somewhere. Oh, wait a second. No. Alright, well, I guess we'll just hand this to Georgia for now, but that's okay. 100% defensiveness is very nice. Looks like the Commonwealth are slowly working against Austria, but again, I don't think that that's going to go too far. We're going to bring you up a province closer. And yeah, they're doubling down. 84,000 is not an insignificant number of troops. Oh, and they're backing up. There they are. They don't want to take the fight. Denmark's making claims. Again, not an issue for us either. And then we'll see if we can get this. 42%. No, okay, but they are moving further away, so I'm thinking... you know what, we'll wait a couple of days before the end of the month, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade our infantry as well. That way, we should be able to get around some of our morale problems for the majority of the month if something goes awry. Yeah, that seems to be a fairly good plan. Keep on marching forwards though. Siege of Wilno is over. Fantastic. Let's march on forwards. And then... yeah, 28th of March. That seems good enough. We've taken the other siege as well. Apparently we didn't have a leader on this army. Huh. Well, that was a mistake, but oh well. Just march on over there. And I think this is now the time where we upgrade our unit type. So at this stage it looks like our infantry is now fairly equal between fire and shock. Shock's still slightly better, but only by the slimmest of margins. Let's go for the Saxon infantry. We don't have a choice, which makes our life nice and easy. That'll be a very nice upgrade. So, how does that affect our morale? That is going to be the big question. It doesn't particularly... oh, well, that is fantastic news. We'll still give it a month or two, just to check. But we should be okay. So, what have we got next? Ooh, some extra offensive and fire and things for the Cossack cavalry. Or winged hussars for much greater shock. But you know what? Shock is still clearly what they're better at. So I think we're going to be sticking with the winged hussars. Do love that, and a little bit of Sabaton along with it. But either way, we'll go ahead and get that upgrade now, since there's no one else around. Winged Hussars all the way, there we go. We can also upgrade some projects, which I think we'll see if... hang on a second, was there a church that we were working on? I think there was. The the Stave Church, that's what it is. Could spend a little bit of money on that. Let's see. Stability cost, and then, oh yes, the one after that is the extra missionary, which is the one that I really like. Do we speed that up, or do we just leave it be? I think we leave it be, but we're going to go ahead and build some improvements nonetheless. We'll check out the workshops. We'll check out the manufactories. 0.55 isn't bad, but is it the best thing for us? Let's see, what about a basilica? Oh, you know what, that's actually a decent return. Yeah, 0.23, that's pretty good. That's a little bit better as well. And then that ends up being about 0.8, which is about the same as the workshop. Okay, then, well, then with the rest of the money, we should probably invest in a state house at some point. Yeah, we should build up a few more of these. That'll help us with our governing capacity, as we are getting higher and higher with that at this stage. We're up to 15, 18 out of our 1650, so yeah, it's could be better, could be worse, but again, better to start using some of our money early than getting caught up in trouble. Alright, separatists have risen up. That is still a bit of a non-issue. Are they heading on out? I do not see them heading out. Well, that is a peculiar choice. Where are they heading? Oh, they're heading over to... Huh. Separatists are heading away from our land first? You know what? It's not my circus, not my monkeys, not my problem to deal with. They can go ahead and cause whatever ruckus they want wherever they wish. It is not my concern. It looks like... Oh, wow. Shia zealots in the Ottoman territory. Have they... So they have some Sunni and then Shia. Yeah, it looks like they've got a little bit of an issue there. Yeah, that's a decent-sized number of rebels for them to have to contend with. Well, not my problem yet again. Still not my issue. So either way, let's go ahead and chase down some of these others that we're chasing. We'll go ahead and occupy over there. We can go straight to Saxony, over to Hamburg. I think we'll head to Saxony first. Yeah, I see no reason not to, so we'll head over there. One siege. Actually, you know what? That's not the best. 2, 3... What happened to Pavel? I thought we had a really good siege general at some point. We do. Where is he assigned? Oh wait, don't tell me he's the one that we sent all the way down over here. No? Although he does have 3 siege, so maybe we do switch him out for one of the others for now. And then... Where is the other guy? No? Do we have any troops in the New World? What have we got? Well, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we'll merge those back together as well, make our life a little bit easier over there. Oh, let's also upgrade our ships. That could be ideal. Where on earth did Pavel go? No. 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 Oh, hang on, there he is. Hey, there is the man of the hour. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll quickly... Yeah, we'll quickly switch you out over here. We'll get you marching on over there. You have... no leader. We'll go for a 3 siege on you. We'll send you to the other one. Okay, so that should be Saxony done and dusted. And then, who else do we need to deal with? Just a couple of others. Alright, but either way, we'll slowly march our way forwards. Oh, you know what? We'll even chuck a leader on you just so no one is without a general. We'll march on forwards. We'll figure out exactly where we're heading. Yeah, but it looks like Burgundy's getting caught out. In fact, you know what? How about we go ahead and we assist, just in case they have reinforcements around. We'll recall a diplomat from Austria. That'll be fine. And then... yeah, definitely a solid victory there. And then I think maybe we send in another couple of troops and we take care of Hamburg. Yeah, that should be fun. And then... what about you? You can appear somewhere nearby just to make sure that we have a bit of extra defensiveness. Yeah. Oh, right. And you, my friend. Huh. We're going to just take you back a province. That'll be fun. Alright. You move there, you move there. You can head over here. Alright, looks like the occupations are working out splendidly. Quickly go ahead and siege down this last one. Yeah, I think we're doing fairly alright. Alright, and there's some of our overextensions starting to disappear. That is very nice. Oh, and we also have government interactions. What have we got over there? So uprisings to be lowered by 30%. Ooh. Where are those guys? Hang on a second. Oh, you know what? That's already where our troops are. It's not really that big of a deal. Got a couple of Commonwealth. You know what? I think we'll save it for the Commonwealth uprisings or whatever have you. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm not really too concerned about some of these really small ones. Although, yeah, Nitro, we could definitely go ahead and get rid of some of their issues. Now, whereabouts are those guys? I feel like they're in this area somewhere. Oh no, there they are. Okay, cool. At least that's nearby, so it's not too much of a concern. Alright, that's one more siege over. That is excellent. We'll go ahead and... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we can just piece these guys out. Maybe they're not looking for much in this war. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Saxony's already looking to get out. Whoops. Definitely not offering tribute. Forced religion. That is fantastic. We'll go ahead and do that now. Saxony, are you on the electors list? I don't see it. No, that's a pity, but you know what? If ever they do get chosen, at least they'll be the right religion. And then what else do we wish to take? I would say war reparations. That sounds appropriate. Alright, so we'll let that happen. We've got a few troops hanging out a little too close. Don't want to take all that extra attrition. We'll go ahead and... What will we do? I should probably take those two 17 stacks and bring them around. Where else are we fighting? Oop. There we go. You know what, we'll bring them over there. That'll be good enough. Yeah, and then we'll make our way down here later. Looks like Austria is again being a phenomenal punching bag for us. It does look like... Who is this? Brigands? Oh, they've actually taken a couple of occupations. Well, good for them, I suppose. Yeah, Burgundy's working against them. That's fine. They'll probably peace out fairly easily. Nothing too much of an issue there for us. But that's what we'll take. Oh, what have we got here? Cologne. Let's recall. Delayed salaries. What have we got here? Lose 84,000 manpower. Ooh. Or lose professionalism. Absolutely not. We will pay the elite troops. Ouch. That's going to cost us an arm and a leg. Good thing we have the icon of Saint Michael. That will certainly help. And then, you know what? Maybe we do go ahead and start investing more of our money again. Yeah, I think that might be what we'll do. In fact, you know what? I'm not actually too concerned about these guys. Let's go ahead and check what our peace deal would be. I think we needed all of them. And then this one more. Wait a second. There's the button. Yes. So that is the other one that we do need. We'll take that and then we'll work our way up across here. We're not going to take this because that'll go off to Mecklenburg. That is not what we want. And then... Actually, no, we'll say goodbye to that one. Yeah, so that's all that we'll need. And that will isolate them nice and thoroughly from the rest of their potential aggressors. Alright, conversion successful. Excellent. I think that's the last, or more or less the last of the Sunni. That is fantastic news. State House is being worked on in Kabul, but that's okay. We'll get to that at some point. Let's go for... let's just work our way from the top down. That'll be all good. Yeah. Alright, some rebels did fire, but we know where those were, so that's not a big issue. Lose patriarchal authority or lose money for 5. I don't really care to lose another almost 1,400 ducats. We'll lose the authority. It's a little bit of a shame. I'd rather not have had to lose that, but, you know, it is what it is. Rebels were taken care of at a fairly minimal loss. That is good. We're at 0% here. Do we go ahead and... You know what? I was about to say maybe we go ahead and we siege... what are called? What's the words? I can't think of the words. The, this thing. The barrage. But I think we're going to go ahead and spend it over here instead, since this is an ocean fort. They get some extra modifiers for not being blockaded, so we may as well make the most of what we can do. Yeah, and we've already made pretty decent progress. We're at 0% right now. We will kick things up a gear. And that goes up to 21%, so this should be over fairly quickly. Yeah, Austria did lose a couple of troops, but again, that's not going to be terrible. It's, as long as we get this, we should be able to swing our way through. And there we go. That is that over and done with. So, what do these guys have? They have 110,000 over here. Austria's got another 60. We have 120. I think at this point we just march on down and we show them what's what. Yeah, we're just going to march straight on down. Hopefully Austria joins on in. It shouldn't be anything too serious for us. We will be fighting in hills, but again, I don't think that this is going to be too bad. We've got far better numbers than they do. Our morale is, yeah, substantially better. Our morale is actually declined a bit. Huh. In fact, their morale is better, but we have better tactics. Oh, well, we have a full back line. They've barely got any artillery. Yep, there we go. That's a stack wipe. That was easily done. Let's go ahead and... We're going to try and chase these fellows down. We'll pick you. We'll march over here. And then... Wait a second. We'll select you and we'll march there as well. That'll be enough. The others should be able to catch up fairly quickly. Yep, alright, there we go. So we'll be fighting them in the mountains. Again, not great with the numbers, but again, we have overwhelming, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, alright, so again, it looks like that's going in our favour fairly well. Yep, absolute annihilation right there. Couple of losses, but nothing close to what they're losing. And of course, we have far more manpower than they. We can also pick up a new idea too, which is rather good. Let's just double check our situation. We're 3 years ahead of time. At this stage it says it'll take us 2 years to get the tech, but that's not including the extra 25%. I think we just go ahead and we pick up the idea. Yeah, an extra diplomat, a little bit of better improving relations modify is also not a bad thing. And that takes us ever closer to that extra 2 diplomatic reputation, and then the province war score cost, diplo tech cost, as well as the stability impact being reduced. But either way, I think that's a good spot to call it for today. We've run a little bit over, but I think we've made some very solid progress. So if you do want to see some more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.